Hello everybody, this is Scott, and today I will be answering one question that I received, and that was, what free antivirus software do you recommend? And I'm going to be doing a quick comparison between two of my favorite ones and one of my highest reviewed ones, and explain to you why it is I chose those. My most recommended as of now, because I do change depending on features and how it is I like the software in general. As of now, for free antivirus, I recommend 360 Internet Security by Kihu. And then I'm going to give you my top 5 as well. So after that, I recommend Bitdefender Free Antivirus. I'm going to give you my reasoning at the end of this. At number 3, I will recommend Avast 8. After Avast 8, I would say I have to recommend... what do I think is decent enough? I think AVG Free Antivirus. AVG has its spot. They're not bad. It's just bad test scores. And what else do I think is decent? There's not a whole lot of decent ones that I find for free nowadays. I would have to say IOBits anti-malware, free antivirus. And here's my reasoning. I like my security suite right now because it offers a lot of protection, very simple features. Well, for those of us who know how to use them, and I just like the way it looks. It just seems very clean. Go away. There we go. Updates 3 engines. I love the idea of 3 antivirus engines. While some people are going to argue, Bitdefender scores higher than this. While it is true, Bitdefender is also 1 engine. This one uses 3, which means if Bitdefender misses it, then I have another engine. If like the QVM2 misses it, then 360 will catch it. And if it doesn't catch it, then I'm screwed. I will be infected with malware, and I'll have to remove it manually, or by a service like a Hitman Pro. So that's why I like the software. Ton of security features, really nice user interface, and it isn't so cluttered. And there's so many updates. Like this thing it has a lot of updates, and there's millions in one engine. There's millions of websites right here in the 360 Cloud engine that have been blocked. There's over 600,000 signatures worth of Trojans. And we have the QVM2. So, all of these are just very powerful, and they work very well together. Why did I recommend Bitdefender Free Antivirus? Bitdefender has always done well. I've always loved their products. It's extremely light. What I complained about is that it just lacked features. It didn't feel like it was protecting you. I mean, Avast 8, you know you're protected. It breaks everything down. They used data. They show you what's been infected, shows the files they're monitoring. It explains it all. Great software. And that's just why I can't like Bitdefender. While I recommend it because of its great security, I just can't use it. I cannot have a product that doesn't feel like I'm protected. But I know I am, but it's just something that I can't come to terms with. So that's why I don't recommend, I wouldn't use it, but I have to recommend it because it's a great product. Avast 8, why do I like Avast 8? Avast was like the first antivirus that I actually started using, like when I got my computer. I loved using it. Great security software. I love the extra features, but at the same time, I feel like Avast has become too full of themselves. Avast is one of the most used antivirus software on the market. The problem with Avast is they talk a big game, but their test scores would say so otherwise. Avast overall has just done not as well as they used to in the test scores. Even in like the past year, I don't think they've gotten a perfect protection score. I don't think, maybe it was 2 years that I haven't seen them get a perfect protection score in a long time. And I like the concept of it, It's just not working though. I can't use it because it's just not enough. It just feels clunky too. Like their new take on the Windows 8, it just felt clunky. It felt slow. It didn't feel like it flowed, and that's why I kind of hated it. It just didn't feel like what they were going for. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. After that, what did I say? AVG. I'm gonna say right this. AVG sucks as far as their test scores. They have done so poorly in the past compared to the other three I mentioned. They're at the bottom. They have done so freaking poor that it is laughable. You could laugh at them, but at the same time, AVG knows what they're doing. The software does well at what it's supposed to. But like for instance, when it catches malware, it does well at removing it. It just does horrible for detecting it in the first place. And I don't like AVG. I hate dealing with it. I think it's a horrible antivirus, which is why I don't use it. Yet at the same time, I can't help but to recommend it because for free software, it's okay. I don't recommend using it for a free antivirus software. But if you don't like the other companies, that's pretty much the only reason that you'd want to use it. Because AVG is very reputable, very respected business. I respect their business model, respect the business itself. Don't respect the product. We're done. No more. And then we have IOBits. IOBit, I don't know what it is they were doing. A lot of people discredited the software after they apparently copied Malwarebytes database, which I really don't care I don't care much about that. They fixed it. It's gone. It was years ago. Get over it if you still care. The issue with it is I just don't think it's enough. I felt like that always lacked features, security features, and I know that it just didn't feel like it was a full security suite for the free version, but it does a good job. It has the Bitdefender signatures in, and it does very, very well at that. Because Bitdefender signatures are probably the highest rated signatures for a database that you can get right now. Companies are buying it because they know that it's great. I think GData uses it. Does F-Secure? No, I don't think they do. But companies are using it because it's just a great overall engine to use. And then they use their own as well. IOBit has their own database as well to protect users against malware. So it's almost like a 2-in-1 engine. It's basically what it is. Mine's 3-in-1, so beat that. But yes, I'm not quite sure. I just don't know how it's very interesting. I don't know if I want to review it. I think I did Advanced System Care Ultimate, which uses the same engine. I just didn't like it because it felt slow. I was using like a... It's not even the RAM usage that concerned me. It just felt slow. Certain security software just gets so hooked in that it slows it down. And I don't really have it with this. So those are my recommendations. You want to dispute those? Go ahead. I don't take offense. I don't care what you say. If you have to insult me, go ahead. I've had users say that, said, you don't know what you're talking about, you should know everything before you do it, and then blah, 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 blah. I was 3 seconds away from deleting the comment, but then I'm like, I just don't see the point, it's rude, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So I'm going to let, I very, very rarely filter comments unless they're spam. I don't allow spam comments. You see one, you report it, and then you send me an inbox, or you go to my site and comment on any of them. Any comment I get sent directly to my email, which would be a pain if I got a lot of comments. Hint, hint. Alright then. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next video. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below, and I will be back. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.